Leafs win 3-1 over the Montreal Canadiens in an exciting game that was a great game to watch. It was a hard-hitting game, lots of scoring chances, and they played well for their new coach. And for the first game that I've seen under Randy Carlyle, it was a great game played because they seemed like they were more on edge. They were hard-hitting, and they worked well together. And I haven't seen this like for a while, so it's great to see that they actually won even if it was their first game under Carlisle. It's great. We're 3 points out of a playoff spot. However, watching the Buffalo game right now, and they're winning 3-0 over Vancouver, which would put us right back down to 12th place. It doesn't really matter because we're still 3 points out, but we're still chasing the 8th spot. We don't want three teams ahead of us. To start it off, Grabovski, he's got 2 goals in the game, and he was in a slump the entire time. He's been in a slump for a while, so watching him get 2 goals is great. And Matt Frattin getting a goal, it worked perfectly. I usually don't say that Jonas Gustafsson plays well, but he played absolutely great. The saves that he made were key saves at key parts of the game that gave the Leafs why they won that game. He played in the game. He was right with it. Some of the saves he made were incredible, but Carey Price, there was over 40 shots against him, and he only managed to give up 3. He did terrific, and he is one of the sole reasons as to why he kept Montreal in the game. It was a hard-hitting game, like I said, lots of hard hits, and Brown dropped the gloves, and it was great to see Brown drop the gloves because you can tell that Carlisle wants to see a more aggressive team. He likes a third line checking line. So you might see Brown move up to the third line. You might not. It all depends. But the call up for Rosehill is a great addition because he is a fighter. He is not really a point getter, but you don't know. He can improve. So he could be like maybe 10 points a season, but like he's there to hit and he's a hard hitting player and he will drop the mitts with anyone, which is great. So you can really see a difference in change because with Ron Wilson you never saw that type of thing. It was more of a speed kind of game. There's not really that much checking, but with Carlisle he's a much different coach to Ron Wilson because he wants the aggression, he wants the hitting because that's the way he likes it. He's the good kind of Canadian coach that says there's hitting in this game, there has to be hitting in this game, and it has to happen. The Leafs are going to be playing some tough teams up ahead, which they need to win because they're all in the Eastern Conference and they're key games to win. So the next couple games are going to be very interesting for us to watch. If you go if because can they make the playoffs or can't they? It's always up there. Last year when Carlisle was with the Ducks, he went 15-3 in their last 18 games and got them into the playoffs. I'm not saying that Carlisle is going to do it a double for the second time, but wouldn't it be great if he did it? Because if he did it, that would just make Leafs Nation so much happier because we haven't seen the playoffs since '04. And '04, when I think about that, I was 10 years old. I was in elementary school. Since then, I've graduated elementary school, I have graduated high school, and I'm in college. My entire life has gone by, and I haven't seen a playoff game for the Leafs in very, very long. So when you think about it, for myself, I would be very happy about them making the playoffs. Like, and that you kind of question it. If they got into 8th spot, they'd probably face the Rangers. So you're kind of going, you never know, they might beat them because if they face Boston, I'm sorry, Boston's just too strong. So it all depends. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but it would be awesome to see them make the playoffs. Uh, so the next game they play is an important one. Under Carlisle, I can see the team's rejuvenated, which is great. So if you want to check me out on Twitter, Facebook, the links will be in the description box below. If you want to hit subscribe, would be great. I'm trying to get some more followers, and that would be great. Go Leafs!